We're here at the Disney California Adventure Food and Wine Festival. I don't have Lightning Lane, but I do love to drink. So what can I do more of? Rides or beers? Let's find out. What's up? It's Kev Cage. Good seeing you. We are here at Disney California Adventure on a horrendously windy day for the Food and Wine Festival. We're going to see if we can get on more rides or drink more beers since we don't have a Lightning Lane and everything already looks pretty rough. We're gonna try to go on Soarin', but that was 55 minutes. Guardians of the Galaxy was at 125. Goofy's Sky School at 55, everything pretty rough, so 0 rides thus far, but we're at beer number 1, the Carl Strauss Disneyland 70th anniversary beer. Let's see how this is. I heard that this was infused with citra hops and the ashes of Walt Disney. It is very good. Next up, we're gonna try to check out the Incredicoaster, which is fun, but that jumped from a 30-minute wait to a 75-minute wait. So unfortunately, it looks still like no rides for now. While we're waiting, I would like to take this opportunity to remind you to not try this challenge at home. Please leave this to the professionals. I will not be driving home tonight, nor will I be driving at all, and I know my limits, so yeah, leave it to the pros. Death Wheel was 30 minutes.
Hello and welcome to the Pixar Power Up. These are your friendly reminders to all our new pals in line. Another friendly reminder, there's no eating or drinking once you're on board.
So this will be the first ride of the day. This ride is terrifying, but even more so with 400-mile-an-hour winds. Golden Zephyr and the Silly Swing Symphony are closed due to wind, so we're back to beer. Number 2, this is the Harland West Coast IPA. And it's fine. Took a little break to hit the food and wine things. They changed it up a little bit, so now each individual booth doesn't have a register, which makes waiting for food a little long. Needless to say, ride didn't happen, but a beer did. This is the Two Coast Hefeweizen, which I don't typically love the style, but as far as hefts go, this is inoffensive. Little Mermaid had a posted wait time of 35 minutes. Looks, you gotta, under the sea. We have to get on it because you gotta do something. It's gonna be closer to 25. Beers 3, rides 2.
Those human thingies that make you not a fish, legs. That's what this story's all about.
Yeah.
I admit that in the past I've been nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch.
Hey, you see her sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say.
Goofy Sky School, posted 45. It's been about 22. We're gonna be 3 rides and beers. It's been a little bit closer than I anticipated, but we still got another 9 hours to go. One of the most interesting things about, well, it's not interesting at all to anybody but me, but the Food and Wine Festival used to have a million different kinds of beer. And I have an app that checks every different kind of beer that I've had. Since I started checking in 2011, it's been over 6,000. So I get excited to try something I've never had before. The only beers that I can have that I haven't had before at this festival are not at the carts. So I'm on the way to San Francisco to have some beers that I don't really love the style, but we'll have them anyway because I haven't had them before. Now you may say, why are you spending $700 on beers you don't even like instead of getting Lightning Lane once for $30? And the reason is you can't get drunk on Lightning Lane. Something will be happening here soon that's exciting. And we're all very pumped for it. When you're drinking all day, hydration is important. Got the water right there. But food, who knew, equally as important. This is the pretzel dog from the Karl Strauss Brewery. And I'm sure it's great. Number 4, Tarantula Hill El Rey Salt and Lime Lager. Delightful and exactly as advertised. We're at 4-3 in favor of beers, but in Cars Land, could probably knock out at least the 2 flat rides. So we'll see if Rides takes its first lead of the day in a little bit. But for now, beer and that. I'm so sorry. Luigi too long. We doing Mater. Went to Pim's Test Kitchen to get a Brewery Omegang Neon Rainbows, which is fine. We were gonna walk to Spider-Man, which had a 35-minute wait, but on eyeballing it, due to Lightning Lane, it looks like it's probably closer to 65. So, beers are up 5-4. We're gonna try and check out Monsters Inc. one more time before it's closed forever. Oh.
My God.
Somebody's thing flew away with the wind. You know how it is. Buddy passing Monsters Inc. for maybe the last time, question mark?
Hello. If you are new to the area, the Monstropolis Chamber of Commerce would like to welcome you. While you're in town, be sure to...
We interrupt this program for a special report. A child is on the loose in Monstropolis. A human child.
Oh, Billy Bear.
Race you to the scare.
Hi, Roz. I hope you stay here forever. Not a big fan of Avatar, are you? So we went to check out the Animation Academy, which isn't a ride, but I'm gonna count as a ride. And they wouldn't even let us line up because it doesn't start for another hour. So we're going to Award Wieners. That's gonna be beer number 6. I think I accidentally hit the button too early. That's gonna be beer number 6. As purchased from Award Wieners, we have the Artifacts Brewing Hollywood Sunset IPA. Before I get into this, let me just say that DCA is the best beer theme park in the country. That's not even a question. But they used to have a lot more options that weren't just IPAs, and now it's just non-stop IPA after IPA after IPA. I would kill for a stout. Nothing. So anyway, here Artifacts, great. Sure.
Lots of space still in the blue row here, but we can also open up that very back row as well. But again, make sure that you have paper. It's on the end of the row there. And just make sure any food and beverage you guys have is put away. It's not allowed in this theater. He's got this little kind of middle part on the top of his head here. So I'm going to go just above the top of my original circle. And I'm going to go on either side and add in these flattened out rainbows, creating what almost looks like a little stick figure bird kind of flying off into the distance here. She helped design the exterior. She designed almost every single costume you see in that ride in total. So she was super, super talented. Definitely one of the absolute greats.
We up for beer number 7. Who knows what happens from here? This is the Topa Topa Weekender IPA. And it's fine. With only really e-ticket attractions left, it looks like beer's gonna be the winner. So we're down to just the e-tickets. All of them are north of 60 minutes. Park closes in about 60. I can definitely get a beer before we go. Not gonna get on 2 rides for sure. But without Lightning Lane, it's looking like beers and no good rides is the winner. Beer number 8, we're starting back where we began at Karl Strauss, this time for the, I don't know, Carlito something. As expected. Let's see if we can sneak on Guardians. Just really enjoying the beauty that is DCA. Prior to the existence of Lightning Lane, this was my favorite domestic park. Obviously, the experience has soured a little bit, but there's no better place to have a beer and go on a ride. I was looking at this being like, I don't care how long it is. I'm gonna go on it and wait online. I got nothing to do. But I'm looking at that queue, which I can't zoom because I'm holding a Bugs Life thing and a beer in my hand. But it's all the way out there. That's gonna be gnarly. So I'm balking. Not going on. So that's it. That's the final tally. I believe beers win 8-6, which illustrates what this park is all about, I guess. It's a wonderful place if you don't care. If you want to have a bunch of drinks and go on D-ticket rides, you'll have a wonderful time. Did I hate today? No, but that's because I've been here before. If I hadn't come here before and I wanted to go on Radiator Springs Racers or Guardians or Incredicoaster, it would not have been practical unless I had Lightning Lane. There's no big closure on this. Look at these trees. These trees are cool. But anyway, if you're lucky enough to be at DCA for the Food and Wine Festival, even if you can't go on any e-ticket attractions, but you do have 8 beers, you, my friend, are lucky enough. See you next time. You know, not for nothing, but this is the spot where I filmed my only video to eclipse 15,000 views. Was it something about Avengers Campus? So, like, being here, can you, like, share this? Like, I'm sick of not being more popular.